Hello, let me start by wishing everyone a safe, happy, and healthy new year. And while many of the challenges from 2020 continue, and even as we remain shocked and outraged at the deplorable violence at our nation's capital on January 6th, I know I speak for Council and indeed our entire community in denouncing these acts and affirming the strength of our democracy, our belief in the rule of law, and our commitment to equity and justice for all. It is for these reasons that I remain optimistic that better days are ahead. It seems fitting that as we struggle to turn the page on one of the most difficult years we have ever endured and look to the promise of a new year, we are also celebrating and honoring the life of the Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Every time I reflect on Dr. King's teachings and vision, I am struck by his fierce and unshakable faith in people, even in the face of tremendous challenges and struggle. He believed that through steadfast determination, peaceful protests, and a commitment to those most vulnerable among us, and a clear vision for building community and healing divides, that the future was bright. Particularly with the recent events in our nation's capital, those words resonate now more than ever. As we pivot to 2021, however, we must remain vigilant about containing the virus. As you know, COVID-19 vaccinations are beginning to roll out, but while you wait for your turn, please be patient because at the moment, demand still exceeds supply. For current vaccine information, visit the city's vaccine information page and the Cuyahoga County Board of Health website. I strongly encourage everyone to get a vaccine when it's your turn. Last year, dealing with the pandemic required us to delay or slow certain initiatives. However, Council and I agree the time is right to again move at full speed on the initiatives and priorities of the city in order to ensure that it continues to grow and serve our residents well. This unusual moment in our history demands that we are able to juggle many balls at the same time. But after last year, I believe fully in the capacity of our city staff and residents to take on big challenges. As in past years, our 2021 goals and initiatives are broad. You'll hear much more about these as the year unfolds, but here are just a few of the highlights. In the area of economic development, we continue to expand our tax base by supporting existing businesses while attracting new ones, especially minority and women-owned businesses. In addition, planning for the future redevelopment of the Lee Road commercial corridor remains a high priority. With respect to diversity, equity, and inclusion, we will add a senior staff member to lead the city's work and oversee a soon-to-be-formed City Council DEI committee. Internal training, community conversations, and police transformation efforts all remain ongoing. In the area of collaboration, we are developing a joint master facilities plan in partnership with the library and schools, which will be the cornerstone of the Forward Together initiative. Additionally, aggressive street resurfacing and sewer maintenance continues as we prioritize an investment in the city's infrastructure. As we attract new residents and revitalize our neighborhoods, we will pursue additional infill and other housing opportunities. And of course, we will prudently and conservatively manage our fiscal affairs, particularly in light of the uncertainty and impact of the continuing pandemic in 2021. Obviously, we have a lot of work ahead, but Council and I are optimistic and energized about leveraging opportunities and engaging a talented and dedicated staff so that we can continue to modernize our historic city and position it well for the kind of growth and success that benefits all of our residents. Thank you, and be well.